Say if I want to manifest a pizza, the universe might provide me with the tomato sauce, with the basil, with the fresh mozzarella cheese, but I'm still gonna have to make the dough. I'm still gonna have to make the sauce. I'm still gonna have to roll out the dough, put the sauce on, put the cheese on, and put it in the oven. My point is, there's still gonna be work that needs to be done in order to get your manifestations. They're not always like instant success. You need to go through a process, I believe, to earn it. That's not to say that it needs to be painstakingly difficult. When you're in line with who you are, then it's not so difficult, but there's still a process of getting there. Manifestations don't happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. If you stay consistent with your manifestations and keep your vibration positive, I believe that over time, good things will happen. And it might not be what you initially expected. It might be better, or it might not. Who knows? For each person, it's different. For example, in 2021, I bought my first car, and everyone was saying that the used car market in 2020 and 2021 was at its peak. Prices were high, and they're like, oh, you shouldn't buy a used car at this time. But I wanted to buy a hybrid. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I wanted to pay a fair price. Of course, the prices were high, but I kept the positive intention. But I still had to work to find it. I went to like 5-6 dealers. I almost gave up. I was like, this is too hard. This is too annoying. I remember I went to one dealer. I was looking for this car, and we were there for like 3 hours negotiating. They were throwing all the tricks at us, like sending the salesperson, like writing down on a piece of paper with a Sharpie, and then the guy'd be like, oh, let me talk to my manager. He'd come back 10 minutes later from like dicking around in the room. And it was just such a song and dance. And I was like, you know what? There's not a good vibe at this place. I'm gonna leave. We went to another place and I didn't even want to go, and for some reason the car that I wanted, the used car that I wanted, was in the showroom waiting for me almost, and we didn't have to hassle. I bought the car on the spot. So almost when I was giving up on the process, I kept going a little bit, and then I found what I was looking for, which was even better than what I expected. It was even better than the option that I spent 3 hours going back and forth with the guy. So stay positive, keep the faith in the process, trust the divine timing, set manifestations, and don't lose hope.